I hummed to myself to alleviate stress as I unboxed the freshly purchased dishes. I'd been given a choice between a Spider-Man print or a floral one, and I picked the latter out of silent rebuke of a girl who wasn't telling me anything, but whom I hadn't yet worked up the momentum to confront. It wasn't like shadowing Anastasia was new. I'd been following Tara ever since she'd started sneaking out of the house back in Gotham. As long as I didn't intervene and stay well out of sight, she'd been none the wiser, and both of us had been able to have our cake and eat it too. It had been a perfect solution, and even ensured I'd be on hand in the event of a critical emergency. But actually telling her that sounded something like confessing to a breach of trust, like it was spying on her. And so, the simple matter of calling her out on her deceit had become wrapped up in personal guilt and, occasionally, spurts of aimless adrenaline and panic. The sound of keys twisting in the front door lock seemed to come much, much too early in the evening, no matter the storm raging outside. Surely a girl who broke promises as easily as Anastasia Hamilton, a girl who kept so many secrets from her family and broke every line just as soon as they were made, would still be out frolicking in the freakishly aggressive storm betimes dusk ran to dawn. Maybe she'd even be dangling daringly from the lightning rods to spite me. I resolved myself to not say anything, just yet.
Hey, Dad! Can we hang out here today?
Hey, Squirt. And the key word was, we. I was quiet a beat, and felt almost like I'd been caught red-handed with a cookie jar appended before me, despite being in no position of the sort. How was I supposed to answer that? Should I ask who we was? I looked up and down and side to side without moving an inch, as if the architecture might feed me with a line. No such luck. Quick, improvise. Yes. Phew. That had been a close one. I'd nearly been speechless, and that would have been utterly unacceptable.
Awesome! Come on, San, he doesn't bite.
The quiet boy who shuffled awkwardly into the house was already almost as tall as me, and could have easily passed for 17 or older in that coat. Watertight boots and black gloves almost entirely obscured the boy's wrists and ankles, though what could be seen of him was still thin enough to suggest youth. But ultimately, it was the boy's voice that provided the same giveaway to me as it had to my daughter, as San stammered a shy,
Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, that was adorable. I tried to decide what exactly I was supposed to do next. I was smiling at least, and hopefully less like an axe murderer and more like someone who had been confronted with a disarming teddy bear. Well, this is unexpected. When's the last time you brought someone home to visit?
I know. This is Sandro, Dad. I'm adopting him.
I see that. Didn't want to give me a heads up first?
What for? Your face? Trust me, Dad, Sandro's way too fixated on his own.
Well, this is bold of her. No pretenses at all.
Come on, San, you really can take off your coat.
Anna, are you... But when I delayed in complying with the Queen's wishes, Anastasia hopped back to me and started unbuttoning my coat for me. I half-heartedly attempted to stop her before concluding I'd already damned myself just by passing through the threshold, and so surrendered and even dutifully turned to let her pull it off my back.
I thought about this all, and then neatly filed it away. Have you two eaten? I called to my perplexing child.
No, we had nowhere to sit. Everything is packed with people, and Sandro is understandably allergic to eyeballs. So we're starving! To death. If you don't feed us, we might die. Me first, I weigh less. Fewer reserves.
I see. And does this poor friend of yours happen to eat pasta?
I eat anything, sir? You don't mind that I'm very obviously a mutant?
Mind you, with that little troublemaker I've got over there, to be honest, you'd need a song and dance number just to even surprise me anymore. Go ahead, sit down. It's as safe and calm here as anywhere. Or, if you're really aiming to impress, see if you can get her to clean out the sugar glider's cage for me. Wait a minute. When are fathers supposed to start glaring dangerously at young boys who hang out with young girls? 13? 16? 15? Okay, 15 sounds good. I can do 15. It's a pity I don't have any friends to consult on the matter. Did I just wish for friends? Wow. Am I sick? I must be getting old. Finally. Poor Helena Wayne is not going to be able to successfully date until she's 22 and has preemptively secured a restraining order on behalf of the poor boy in question. Every time she tries, she'll be preemptively stopped by a traumatic memory of her homecoming date tied up upside down, with Daddy's Batman voice thundering, "Who sent you?"